Opening day has arrived! Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Phillies Stats and Videocast. Today we're going to be previewing this afternoon's opening day game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves that starts at 3:05 p.m. Now, guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So, what an exciting day to be a baseball fan, a Phillies fan. I mean, this is just a great day. Opening day. One of the most hyped up days of the year, especially in the sports community and especially in the baseball community, of course. And just what an exciting day this afternoon at 3:05 p.m. at Citizens Bank Park in Philly. The Phillies will host the Atlanta Braves to start the season. I'm so excited. Aaron Nola on the mound, the ace to begin the season. Wow. I mean, in a way, you know, it kind of does feel like the offseason went by quickly. In a way, it doesn't. But I'm just so glad we're going to be getting back in action here every single day. And, you know, talking about the Phillies, you know, some meaningful baseball games, right? Ladies and gentlemen, some meaningful games. I mean, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It is here. Opening day. Opening day. As this is a pretty big series for the Phillies. You know, getting a little bit more serious here. This is a pretty big series for the Phillies. I mean, to start the season against the, you know, the three-time, NL East champs, the Atlanta Braves, who are a very, very good baseball team. They're consistent. They have a pretty decent pitching staff. They have a great offense with Freddie Freeman, the reigning 2020 MVP, leading that offense, and it's just a really, really good baseball team. It's very, very good. They're one win away from the World Series and winning that NL pennant last year in 2020, and they're not a team you got to take lightly. They're just not. They're not a team you're going to take lightly, and you got to take this Braves team very, very seriously. It's a very, very serious matter here. But I'm just excited to see baseball, right? I mean, you know, I think I look at the team's performance. I mean, for what I do and discussing the Phils and everything, I love what I do, but I look at the team's performance as a bonus, right? Because I love what I do anyway, but if the Phillies play better, then that's great. I mean, it makes me love what I do even more. But, you know, I don't hinge my, you know, how happy I am what I do here on team's performance. Like I said, I mean, it's a bonus, right? I mean, if the Phillies play better, and it's definitely going to make me more excited, but I get happiness off of what I do because I love what I do and I love covering the Phils. And you take a look at the scoring lineup for this afternoon's ball game. Leading off, left fielder Andrew McCutchen, batting second. First baseman Rhys Hoskins, batting third. In right field, Bryce Harper, batting fourth behind the plate. J.T. Realmuto, batting fifth. Third baseman Alec Bohm. And batting sixth, shortstop Didi Gregorius. Batting seventh, second baseman Gene Segura. Batting eighth, center fielder Adam Hazley. And batting ninth, the pitcher Aaron Nola, the ace. And this is a very good lineup. I mean, I already went into it with the team overview. I mean, you got Gene Segura. He was a hit machine. You know, he's batting seventh in this lineup. So I mean, it's a very, very deep lineup, and it has a good balance between lefties and righties. And even our bench, for that matter, is very, very balanced. I really like our bench a lot. And it looked like things were a little bit dim with the bench for a while there. It looked like our bench was kind of weak, and it just didn't really look that good, especially with the exit of Jay Bruce, going to free agency and signing with the Yankees. Didn't really look so good, but I tell you what, they've done a much, much better job with this bench. I mean, it's a very, very solid bench, as I discussed in the team overview 2 days ago now. Please go check out that video. If it's past opening day, please go check out the video. I mean, it's just game one, right? This is just game one today, and it's really important that we get off to a fast start here. And if we do end up losing this game today, not the end of the world, but you got the ace going against Max Fried, the Atlanta Braves. So, you know, two very, very good solid pitchers going against each other. So this is a very big series here for the Phils to start off the season. Then we welcome the New York Mets to town. So, I mean, like, this is no joke to start off the year. I mean, we got the Atlanta Braves, start the season. We got the New York Mets coming to town. You know, two teams that are going to be most likely the top division, favored. And speaking of New York Mets, I got a big deal done last night. Francisco Lindor, shortstop Francisco Lindor, was extended 10 years, 340 plus. Greedy. Then you see him go on TV and interview. I think it was Ken Rosenthal. He's like, I think I'm the best shortstop in the game. Now, to his credit, you know me. I hate the Mets. But I don't like Lindor either. I do not like Lindor. I've never been a big fan. But he said, I don't mean to say this in a braggative way, but I believe I'm the best shortstop in the game. I don't agree with that. I believe that Trevor Story's the best shortstop in the game. I mean, first of all, you can have your own opinion because the shortstop class is so good. I mean, Francisco Lindor, one of the best shortstops in the game. There's no question he is. There's no question. I mean, like I said, this shortstop class is unbelievable, filled with a lot of really, really solid names here. I mean, you got Carlos Correa. I mean, you got Francisco Lindor, Corey Seager won the World Series MVP last year. I mean, Trey Turner, the Division rival Washington Nationals. I mean, this is a very, very good shortstop class. He goes on TV and says, and no matter what he said, I mean, honestly, he did not say in a bragging way. He's not like, oh, I'm the best shortstop in the game. He said, I don't mean to say this in a bragging way, but I do believe I'm the best shortstop in the game. He didn't say it in a braggative way, and believe me, I would call him out on it if he did. Believe me. But I have to be objective. And he didn't. He did not. He said it in a nice way, but still, I do not think he's the best shortstop in the game. He ends up getting what he wants, and Steve Cohen, I think that was a little too far for him, but he's kind of like, okay, he's stretching his legs a little bit there. I mean, it was the deadline, right? He had the opening day deadline, and now the Nats and Braves can't play because of positive cases. Like, oh my goodness gracious, it's just like the drama. Hopefully, this does not happen to the Phillies, but the Red Sox and Orioles game also postponed. That was due to rain. So hopefully that doesn't come over here. I think the rain is out of here. I came here this morning, but Dan Baker will be there this afternoon. You'll be hearing now batting for the Phillies, number 3 right fielder Bryce Harper. I just love the way he says that, man. That is just great. He has a great voice. I wanted to do my Dan Baker impression here for a while, and I just did it. I hope you guys like that. I could probably do a better one, but I just love the way he just has a great voice. I mean, his voice you could hear all over the ballpark. It's just even when he's announcing visiting names too. I mean, it's just so nice. It's just kind of like a Philly voice. You know what I'm saying? I think it's been the voice of Philadelphia sports now for a while. And you saw he did the Eagles for a while. He doesn't do that anymore. But Dan Baker's a legend. Unfortunately, couldn't hear him last year due to some health issues that he had. And we did hear Scott Palmer, who did a decent job, not as well as Dan Baker, but those are really big shoes to fill, man. I mean, Dan Baker is a legend in Philadelphia, and it's getting sad he's getting a little bit older, but he is a legend. He is a legend here in the city of Philadelphia, and yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's one of those things, 2 years ago, we also started the season against the Atlanta Braves. I mean, it's tough to go into the season. First game you play, you go against one of the best teams in baseball, and this is a very, very tough Atlanta Braves team, but I think we could do it, right? I mean, look at our offense. I mean, our offense is very, very decent. And you saw the news coming out yesterday about Joe Girardi, and I want to discuss it. Hector Neris named the closer. I don't like that at all. So you had two value options. You had Archie Bradley or Jose Alvarado, one's righty, one's lefty. And instead, you chose Hector Neris, who has proven time and time again that he's not closer material. He's not a closer. He's not a closer. I do not like that decision at all. He's a setup man. He's proven that he's not a closer, but yet they put him as the closer. Why? I don't know. That could change. There's no question that could definitely change. I mean, of course, he's not going to be, well, I said it opening day. It's not like, going to be, in the month of May and, he already has a ton of blown saves and he's doing terrible. He's going to be like, well, I would change it, but unfortunately I said the day before, 2 days before opening day that I'm going to name him the, closer for this season. No way. I mean, that could change, right? I mean, all this is temporary. All of it can change. I mean, you could have 5 different guys having that role in the season, but you prefer to have one to kind of have some structure on your team. It's really important you have structure on your team, but he was named the closer. I do not agree with that. And like I said before, there are two guys, arguably two guys, that could, definitely closer material. Jose Alvarado and Archie Bradley. One's righty, one's lefty. I mean, I don't understand that. I do not understand that decision. I don't support it, and I don't agree with it. I mean, I love Joe Girardi. You guys know that. I do not support that decision to name Hector Neris the closer. But we're going to have to see how it goes today. We're breaking out the home whites. I'm really excited. I will be going to the shore this evening. So the video will be out a little bit later today. It will be today, right? I mean, it's always, of course, it's going to be today. It might be out a little bit later tonight. Not the end of the world. It's still going to be out. I got to travel. It's not that far. It's only like an hour. It's not really not that far, but I got to get down there, and I'll be recording the first video of the 2021 regular season. We'll be at the Ocean City Studios, and we're having a guest come on tomorrow too. So get hype, everyone! Let's go! You saw the opening day hype video the Phillies posted with Bryce Harper narrating that. What a great job he did, man! And that really got me hype. I mean, talking about the food and everything at the ballpark, and talking about how electrifying it is to have fans at the ballpark. It's just such a good feeling. He was talking about that, and that video really got ice going through my veins, man. That was awesome. That was just great. He just does such a great job. He's a guy that's gonna fire you up. He's the kind of guy that's going to get you excited. I mean, his voice, he's done it like, you go out there and watch Bryce play. He's the kind of guy you're thinking like, wow, he must have a deep voice. He talks like he's, he's a pretty young guy still. I mean, he's only like 20 years old. He has a very, that video wasn't real calming, but he has, if you're listening to an interview, this casual interview, he has a pretty calming voice. That was a great video, and we're not far away. I mean, you got the little ceremony, you got the little label around the home plate that says opening day, and it's just like all of it is it's all so exciting, and it's also just so refreshing, and it's just been so long since we had normal baseball. I mean, I understand it's not going to be 100% normal, ladies and gentlemen, but it's going to be more normal than it was, right? It's going to be more. I mean, last year did not feel like they go back and show this film from last year. Last year it just didn't seem real. It just didn't seem real at all. It just seemed so fake. It just seemed like the cardboard cutouts. Like, it was just so lame. It just really was. And I understand they tried, but it just was so lame. This year it's going to be much, much more exciting, and nice when we have fans in the ballpark, right? Fans in the ballpark. So it's going to be good not to see those little cardboard cutouts. We're going to have people physically in the ballpark. So fans. It's just going to be great. It's going to be great to hear Dan Baker's voice, as I said before, and I mean, this is a really important game here to start off the season right against Max Fried and the Braves. Have a pretty decent bullpen. I mean, they have a pretty decent bullpen. They added to it with addition to Will Smith. We talked about that in the NLE's preview with Mets Network. So once we get later into the game, it's going to be harder. They have a lot of good guys in the back end there, and Aaron Noah's going to have to go up against Ronald Acuna Jr., Freddie Freeman. I mean, he's got a lot of good guys. Marcell Ozuna, RZ Abley, Travis d'Arnaud, who absolutely kills. So this is a good Braves lineup over there. We have a really good Phillies lineup over here too. So not only the Braves go work pretty good too. I mean, now if you're going to go look at, I definitely think the Braves are definitely a better team, but we're no slouch. We are no slouch, and not a team you can take lightly. I mean, there's no bad team in this NL East division, but there's just a lot of good teams too. So it's one of the things. There's no bad team, but it's going to make it all the more tougher for the teams that are not as good as the top dogs to get into the playoffs. But anything can happen in baseball. We all know that. So opening day, 3:05, the first pitch. As I made 50 videos this year prior to opening day. Guys, since you want to watch this video, please subscribe if you haven't not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section. And Phillies Sounds Instagram. Check it out for next Instagram. Card text 267-225-3392. Email at phillysounds@gmail.com. Max Fried on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. Aaron Noah, the ace, 27. On the mound for the Phillies. Let's go, Phillies. Let's start the season right. I will see you all this evening. Let's go, Phillies. Opening day, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 awaits. 3:05, the first pitch today we're all waiting for. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go, Phillies. Let's start the season right. I'll see you guys.